They'll start here with Gaskin, and he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Second down, Gaskin. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Looking to pass. Tua. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That'll go as a pickup of 8. So Tua making the completion there. What's different about playing a left-handed quarterback like him? And specifically, I guess, what does this defense need to try and take away?
I'll take the first part that you asked about being left-handed. We've got to find out if he can move to his right and still continue to be accurate. So I want to push him in that direction and see if he can get his body squared around and make those throws that he's used to making. The next part is he's a dart thrower. Loves those short to intermediate routes first. Sit on those and make him throw the deep ball. Not that he's not capable, but you want him to prove it to you first.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Jabril Peppers deep to receive. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Patriots take over. The Patriots offense set to go to work with Mac Jones at quarterback in his 3rd season now out of Alabama.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
Now Jones. This complete to a man they went against in practice for years, Devontae Parker. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making a tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. And the rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week. 24 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Throwing, Jones. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 3rd down, turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. The Patriots had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these 2 probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. operating from the gun. Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
On now the rookie fourth-round pick, Chad Ryland, for the Patriot field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 17 carries, 67 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked to him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
They'll run for it with A-Chain. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Now Tua. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Going right back to Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Here's Tua. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Matthew Judon in there to take him down.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Waddle. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Running on first down with Gaskin. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's a give to A-Chain. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
But it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got the tight end Ferkser right side complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, and the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll run the toss here with Stevenson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Back to throw. Jones. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Jones on 3rd down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Play action. Now it's Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Running left, it's A-Chain. He gets away from one. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Tua sets up to pass it. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Devon Godshaw getting in there and dropping it. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that is incomplete. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. He can't get him down. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Well, the Patriot offense back out, getting set to go. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Jones Throwing to start the drive. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Finding Gaskin underneath. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Tua going to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Footing always a concern, but the extra points up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Parker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one and a New England first down.
Catching a first down from Parker, who you might remember was dealt in division to the Patriots from Miami before last season. Settled into his role as the team's deep threat, averaging over 17 yards per reception.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Jones' throw complete here to Kmet. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Again, it's Stevenson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
Juju in motion left. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Second down and 6 now. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Parker's got it. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And Devontae Parker able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Miami set to take over. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. All tied up at 10, 2 minutes left in the first half. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll set up a throw. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Tua caught. It's Wilson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. They set up the screen to A-Chain. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Thornton. Touchdown, Patriots! Tyquan Thornton, 39 yards. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now Ryland for the PAT. He's got it. And back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Jones. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 42. Play action. Jones. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw. Jones. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Boyd. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. The Patriots send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. He takes this for 3 to the 29. 3rd down, here's H.A. fighting through. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball and pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Tua wants to throw it on second down. Short throw hauled in by Croft. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. In motion left is Wilson. A-Chain on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Looking to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Gaskin is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this in, and it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Patriots get the football back. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. More with Stevenson. And a short game. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up. Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position. 1st and 10. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. Tua sets up to pass it. They'll swing this out wide. Here's A-Chain. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A-Chain on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They complete it to Hill. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. On 2nd down, a run by A-Chain. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon A-Chain with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. If you've been waiting all day for Sunday night, it's been worth the wait. All tied here in the 4th as the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Again, it's Stevenson. And he powers his way up past the 30. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one to his 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing, Jones. And that one to the right side and incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That's a double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 6. Tua going to throw. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And Waddle going to have a Dolphins first down as he's up to the 15-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the... And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. So many times, tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Tua going to hand this to Gaskin. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
They're really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays. But it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Completes this one to Thornton. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Tua. He's got it complete to Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. That's caught by Wilson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here comes 2nd down. Here's Tua. Gaskin with a completion. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Throwing Tua. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats have just about sewn up this football game. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they will take a knee here. Down to a knee goes Jones, and that should just about seal it.